There is fire on the mountain in Borno State, and the situation is getting hotter by the minute. If you thought the insecurity in the northeast was calming down, the events of the last 48 hours have shattered that illusion completely. The headline you saw is trending for a reason. A major military facility in Pulka has been overrun and set ablaze, and the details emerging are nothing short of terrifying. We are dealing with a coordinated, high-intensity assault that has left soldiers scrambling and civilians in a state of absolute panic. While the headlines are screaming bandits, security intelligence on the ground is pointing fingers at the heavyweights of terror, the Islamic State West Africa Province, ISWAP. But whether they are bandits or insurgents, the result is the same: fire, destruction, and a serious questions about the safety of our troops. Let us go straight to the heart of the matter. 2 days ago, on Saturday night, while the rest of the world was marking Valentine's Day, the town of Pulka in Borno State was waking up to the sound of war. Local sources and eyewitnesses confirm that a massive group of heavily armed fighters stormed the military camp in the area. This was not a hit and run. This was a sustained battle. Reports indicate that the exchange of gunfire lasted for approximately 1.5 hours. Imagine that, 90 minutes of non-stop shooting in the dead of night. The sky over Pulka turned orange, not from the sunset, but from the flames devouring the military facility. Data from the Fire Incident and Risk Management System, FAMS, which tracks fires from satellites, has corroborated these reports, showing a massive heat signature coming directly from the camp's coordinates. The most painful part of this story is the silence regarding the human cost. As of this morning, Monday, February 16, official military channels have not released the casualty figures, but sources on the ground are fearing the worst. When a camp is set on fire after a 90-minute gun battle, it is rare for everyone to escape unscathed. We are hearing whispers of several casualties among our gallant troops, men who stood their ground against overwhelming odds. Security operatives have since moved in to secure the area, but the damage is done. The psychological blow of having a fortified camp burned down is massive, and it sends a dangerous signal to the communities that rely on that camp for protection. But this attack in Pulka is just one part of a bloody weekend in the northeast. Just a day before, on Friday, February 13, another tragedy struck in Doro Baga, a fishing community in the Kukawa local government area. While people were trying to make an honest living, suspected fighters stormed the busy fish market at around 7 a.m. Can you imagine the chaos? 1 minute you are buying fresh fish, and the next you are being dragged away at gunpoint. 5 innocent civilians were seized in broad daylight. We have their names: Alhaji Sani Boy, Bulama Danumaru, Baba Inusa, Abubakar Jan Boris, and Malam Shaibu. These are not just statistics. These are fathers, brothers, and breadwinners who have been taken to an unknown destination. The security expert Zagazola Makama, who has his ear to the ground in the Lake Chad region, confirmed this incident. He revealed that despite the presence of troops, these attackers moved with a level of confidence that is deeply concerning. The traders in Dorubaga are now living in fear. This is a community that has suffered repeated attacks because of its economic importance as a fish hub. The terrorists know that where there is trade, there is money, and where there is money, there are targets. Now, I need you to pause for a second. This is the kind of fearless reporting you won't get on mainstream TV, where they sanitize the news. We are bringing you the raw reality of what our brothers and sisters are facing in Borno. If you appreciate this update and want us to keep digging for the truth, please smash that like button right now. It helps the algorithm push this video to more Nigerians who need to wake up. And if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the update when the official casualty figures are released. The response from the military has been swift, but is it enough? Reports say that troops of Operation Hadin under Sector 3, alongside the Civilian Joint Task Force and local hunters, went after the abductors in Dorubaga immediately after the distress calls came in. Intelligence sources claim they have gathered information on the movement of the attackers, but for the families of Alhaji Sani and the others, gathering intelligence is not enough. They want their loved ones back. The recurring nature of these attacks, targeting fishermen, farmers, and traders, shows that the terrorists are trying to strangle the economy of the region. They want to starve the people into submission. What is happening in Pulka and Dorubaga is a stark reminder that the war is far from over. The use of bandit tactics like mass abduction and setting camps on fire by groups suspected to be ISWAP shows a blurring of lines. These criminals are evolving. They are becoming more brazen, attacking military hard targets and soft civilian targets simultaneously to stretch our security forces thin. The question everyone is asking today is, how did they manage to besiege a military camp for over an hour without air support raining down on them? Where were the reinforcements? As we wait for the defense headquarters to speak on the Pulka incident, the tension in Borno is thick. Residents are scared to go to their farms, traders are scared to go to the markets. The government says they are winning the war, but the people on the ground in Pulka and Dorubaga are seeing a different reality. We need to pray for our troops who are out there in the line of fire, and we need to demand accountability for the lapses that allowed a camp to be set ablaze. We will continue to track this story hour by hour. As soon as we get the confirmation on the casualty figures or any news on the rescue of the Doro Baga 5, you will hear it here first. Until then, stay vigilant and keep your eyes open. The Northeast is bleeding, and we cannot afford to look away.